The first time I tripped over my own feet in that studio, I thought I'd never come back. And the first time he caught me before I hit the floor, I realized I was in far more danger than I ever imagined, danger of losing myself to the man who was supposed to be just my teacher. It was a dance class tucked into a worn-down warehouse in downtown Los Angeles, a place that smelled like sweat and ambition. I signed up because I needed something new, something bold, something to shake me out of the dull rhythm of my 9-to-5. Street dance sounded cool enough, but I hadn't expected the man leading the class to knock the air out of my lungs the second he walked in. His name was Ryan. Ryan didn't just walk, he moved like the floor belonged to him. His every gesture carried a rhythm, even the way he brushed his hair back, sweat darkening the strands that clung to his forehead. He was tall, lean, and so damn alive that it made everyone else in the room look like cardboard cutouts. And me? I couldn't even get a simple body roll right. "Relax," he said that first night, his voice steady, his palm resting lightly against the small of my back to guide me. "You're thinking too much. Feel it instead." But how was I supposed to feel the music when his hand was on me? My chest tightened, my breath stumbled, and for the first time in years, I felt exposed, like he could see every part of me I tried to hide. The weeks passed, and the more I tried to resist, the deeper I fell. He wasn't just teaching me to dance, he was teaching me to let go. And somewhere between the spins, the beats, and the way his eyes lingered on mine a second too long, I realized I wanted him in ways I shouldn't. There was one night, late after class, when most students had left. I stayed behind, frustrated with a routine I couldn't get right. Ryan walked over, his shirt damp, clinging to his chest. "Want me to show you again?" he asked. I nodded, unable to speak. He stood behind me, his body pressed close enough that I could feel the heat radiating off him. His hands guided mine, his voice low in my ear. "Don't fight the rhythm. Trust it." But I wasn't fighting the rhythm. I was fighting the urge to turn around and kiss him. The air between us grew heavy, charged with something neither of us wanted to name. For a second, I thought he'd lean in. For a second, I wanted him to. But he pulled away, running a hand through his hair, forcing a laugh. "Good progress today. Keep practicing." And just like that, he was gone. The truth was cruel and simple. Ryan had walls. Thick, heavy walls built from something he never spoke about. I could see it in the way his smile faltered when people got too close, the way he avoided questions about his past. He let me in just enough to feel hope, but never enough to touch the heart of him. One evening, as rain hammered against the studio windows, I finally broke. "Why do you keep doing this?" I asked, my voice louder than I meant it to be. "You pull me close, then you push me away. You look at me like I'm the only one in the room, then you act like I'm nothing. What do you want from me?" Ryan froze, his jaw tightening. For the first time, I saw fear in his eyes. "You don't understand," he whispered. "Then make me understand." Silence. The music still played in the background, a slow beat that matched the pounding in my chest. Finally, he spoke. "I've been down this road before. It ended with me broken, standing in the ruins of something I thought was real. I can't risk that again." My heart ached. I wanted to tell him I wasn't like whoever hurt him, that I wouldn't leave, that I couldn't. But words felt too small against the weight of his pain. So instead, I reached for him. My hand brushed his, tentative, trembling. He didn't pull away. For the first time, he let me hold on. Love isn't fireworks. It's quieter, deeper. The staying when someone is terrified you'll leave. It's dancing through the broken beats until you find the rhythm that's yours. We began to build something fragile, something real. Our moments came in whispers and touches, in stolen laughter and lingering looks. And slowly, Ryan's walls began to crack. There was one night after a showcase when he finally let himself fall. We were alone again in the studio, the city lights spilling through the windows. He looked at me like I was both the question and the answer. "I'm scared," he admitted, his voice breaking. "I know," I said, stepping closer. "Me too." And then finally our lips met. It wasn't fireworks. It was a storm breaking after years of drought, a flood that swept me away, filling all the empty spaces I thought would never heal. Months later, as summer painted the city in gold, Ryan and I stood side by side, teaching a class together. His hand brushed mine as he corrected a student, his smile softer now, freer. I realized then, I hadn't just fallen for a dance teacher. I had fallen for a man who taught me how to move again, not just on the floor, but in life. And in his arms, I found the rhythm I never wanted to lose. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated with the latest videos.